Namhlanje udaba lethu lisifaka phakathi eGoli kwaNdonga Siyaduma. Sikhuluma ngowesifazane oneminyaka ewu-27 wayi-IT specialist eCenturion eGauteng ehlala eMidrand. Igama lalo lwesifazane ubaziwa nguMahlako Malebo Rabalo. Abaningi-ke bamazi ngokuthi ubethandana noThubelihle Mpisi ongokudabuka kwaZulu Natal. Sanibonani. Bebeyikhaphuli esincane, bebukeka bebahle, bethandeka, and beyisibonelo esihle kubantu abaningi, especially ku-social media. Kanjalo kupartner wakhe, he was a respected Johannesburg attorney with a growing career. Bethandwa abantu abaningi ey'nkundleni zokuxhumana, kanti lo omunye ubeyi-IT specialist eSuccessful. Kubantu ade bebukela ngaphandle bengazi ongaphakathi, bebebona nje ukuthi nje lezi zithandani ziyohlukanisa ukufa konke kuhamba kahle. But behind doors, abaseshi bathi lelo relationship yabo was falling apart. What happened next? Kwahlasimula somzimba, kwashiya South Africa edividekile. Again, le story lesi esikaThubelihle sibonakaliso Mpisi ongokudabuka eNewcastle. Umpisi-ke ube ummeli kodwa ngokudabuka egama lakhe kwaZulu Natal, kodwa-ke ubesehlala isikhathi eside laphaya eGoli njengomuntu owaziwa njengokuthi ungummeli. Uke wasebenza-ke kwi-commercial law, waphinda futhi wasebenza ngenosopolitiki. Aswat the courtroom-ke bese built there a very good and a social media presence ku-TikTok. Abantu abaningi bebemazi bembona as umuntu charismatic and inspirational, bengabuki ibala lakhe ukuthi ungusiphiwe okanye kwishawo. Bancane kade becabanga ukuthi lo muntu abamkhonze kangaka ku-social media ngelinye ilanga uyo-accuse umhlaba wonke ngokuthi ubulale oyisinqandamatha sakhe. According to-ke ama-members akamahlakalo bathi lelo relationship yabo has become unstable. Abahlobo bakhe bathi-ke wagcina esethatha isinqumo untombazane ukuthi usefuna ukuhamba kule apartment akade ehlala kuyona noMpisi, ahamba ayoyifonela indawo yakhe ahlale yedwa. She was preparing to move and find her own place just for her safety and for being just healthy. Bathi-ke labakade besondelene eduze kwakhe ubefuna isiqalo esisho sempilo. Abameli kanjalo-ke nabantu abe-investigate icala bayasho ukuthi cha, leli relationship besifike egcineni and ibingeke futhi salungiseka. Umbuzo omkhulu ukuthi kwenzakalani ngoMarch 2023. Sonke siyazi, a tragedy struck. Kwaduma u-social media wonke, umhlaba wonke wazi. Kwatholakala imoto kantombazane lo uMahlako ishisiwe, ihlobo lemoto liphambili lwaziwa nge-Mercedes Benz. Uma ngabe ishiswa le moto lo kwatholakala nomzimba wakhe phakathi kule moto eduze kwekhala beMidrand. Bathi-ke abaseshi abakuthola khathi bepenya leli cala kwabahlasimulisa umzimba kuqala abazange bakholwa. Bathi-ke bathi babona ukuthi ubani lo mzimba, kwatholakala engazuthi imoto ishele, kodwa bona base decide ukuthi cha ake sibheke beyond the fire, sibone ukuthi njengoba le moto ishile nesidumbu phakathi kwenzakalani. Bathi abaseshi kwacaca ukuthi le moto ishiswe nomuntu ngaphakathi ngoba bekudestroywa i-evidence. Yaqala lapho-ke investigation. Ithe mayiqhubeka kuhanjwa kufuna yagcina sihlele kumuntu we-1, and that person bekuyiyona ubaba wengane ophinde abe isoka lakhe uMahlabaka orabawo lona. Kodwa-ke okuningi abathi kwadisturb umndeni is the fact ukuthi lensizwa le yaseNewcastle uMpisi ya-attend umngcwabo, yayikhala kakhulu, iyona eyayibhala ama-message adabukisa ku-TikTok. Kanjalo-ke nabantu ne-community yaku-TikTok bagcina sebezwelana naye besho impela ukuthi cha, ibimthanda lentokazi ubeyithanda futhi ubuhlungu uyabuzwa njengoba eshiyelwe isinqandamatha sakhe. Bathi akagcinanga-ke lapho, nasemngcwabeni wakhuluma futhi stage, wazwakalisa ukuthi uyamthanda umama wengane yakhe, akasazi uzophila kanjani. But behind the scenes, even though wakhuluma kamnandi kangaka abantu bakholwa bafinyelela ekutheni cha akambulalanga, bathi-ke laba be-investigate icala bona baqhubeka gathering evidence that would ultimately lead to his arrest. Kwathi-ke sekuphela izinyangana waboshwa. Amaphoyisa-ke athi sembophile kodwa aqhubeka alokhu ehlanganisa ingcezu ukuthi kahle kahle kwenzakalani ngoMarch 2023. After a few months of investigation, base beyambamba-ke bamfaka-ke bambopha eseThekwini base bebopha uMpisi base bemfakele icala lokuthi-ke uyena wabulala lo dade lenkosikazi eyayizoba unkosikazi wakhe lentokazi lena. Ikesi attracted national attention because the accused was a practicing attorney who understood the legal system. Ama-prosecutors athi njengoba yeshisile imoto wayefuna ukuthi-ke i-crime le ingatholakali ukuthi igcine iphikelele ngakuyena. Uthe seboshiwe uMpisi waqhubeka nokuhamba icala kodwa liphika futhi icala esho ukuthi cha akalazi. The case first appeared in the Alexandra Magistrates Court. As the investigators were progressing, wagcina transferwa icala transferwa eJohannesburg High Court for pre-trial proceedings. For Mahlako's family, the wait for justice bebuye ngazithatha isikhathi because le minyaka yonke emithathu beqeqa enkantolo bebefisa ukwazi ukuthi ngempela kwenzakalani. Each postponement belokhu ivula ubuhlungu kanye nenhliziyo kulomndeni befisa ukwazi ukuthi kuzokwenzakalani. Meanwhile ababukeli base South Africa ezinkundleni zokuxhumana bebeqhubeka nabo futhi belandela lecala laMpisi. During the High Court trial, a state saveza ubufakazi obunqanda ikhanda bokuthi uMpisi nguye ngempela ubulala igirlfriend yakhe ophinde abubhebe mama wakhe uMahlako. The court-ke yasiveza-ke nobunye futhi ubufakazi ebuvezile isho ukuthi ngempela le moto yashiswa engasaphefumula uMahlako ngaphakathi, okusho ukuthi uMpisi waqala ngokumbulala wambulala ngezandla wasemfaka emotweni wamhlalisa kwi-driver's seat waseke eyamshisa ngoba efisa ukuthi-ke aqhebe ubufakazi. Agcinanga-ke lapho-ke no driver wahamba wayopick up Uber driver wapick up uMpisi wafakazela ukuthi cha nangempela uMpisi wathola wamlanda eduze kwali crime scene la imfonela khona. Ama-towers ama-cellphone nawo ayakhombisa ukuthi uMpisi was around the place where the girlfriend was met at that particular time. Kuthe uma ngabe-ke sekuhlanzwe bonke lobufakazi obuningi kangaka yaseka inkantolo esinquma-ke isikhipha isinqumo sokuthi cha uMpisi ngempela uye ubulale lo. Namhlanje-ke after iminyaka emingaka i-court ibe semnikeza-ke uMpisi u-life sentence yathi cha ufanele ukubhadla ejele ngokuthi-ke akagcinanga nje ngokwenza lokho uphinde wa-defeat the ends of justice wahamba futhi wayozama ukuqheba ubufakazi ocacisayo ukuthi khathi enza lento wayeplanile ngempela isikhathi eside. So today marks the day where the case between uThobelihle Sibonakaliso Mpisi kanye nentokazi le uMahlakalo has been finally concluded. This case is another painful reminder, guys, that the gender-based violence often happens behind closed doors, and where my warning signs may be invisible to the outsiders, because almost everyone was seeing this couple believe ukuthi ba rights, but nobody knew that Mahlako Rabalo was going through pain. And when she was going through pain, she ended up being or dying in the hands of the man that she claimed she loved. But she was not just another headline of which we experience in South Africa. Ubemncane, and she was a daughter. Ubemncane, she was a mother. Ubesesmncane, but she was a professional, and she had dreams. She was a woman full of dreams about her future. Her story is one of many people that die almost every day through abusive relationships. If this story moved you, remember that. Speak out. Speak about the abuse. Reach out, talk to whoever that you trust. Thanks so much for listening. As we conclude this crime story, please make sure that you follow us, and please make sure that you like and you share and you watch the adverts.